the programme. We now move over to Europe for a developing story where Spain's Zamora Province joined teams from the Spanish Military Emergencies Unit and France's Civil Security Intervention Regiment are battling flames in the Porto area. Strong winds continue to challenge firefighting efforts in Spain, where wildfires have scorched a record amount of land despite cooler temperatures. Meanwhile, across the border in Portugal, the devastation is also mounting. Jose Atunes, whose once thriving garage is now a major cluster of burnt-out chassis, called the wildfire unbelievable. Portugal's wildfires have claimed 3 lives this week and destroyed over 261,000 hectares so far this year, nearly double the area lost in 2024, according to the European fire data. Let's listen in to what he had to say.
Foi ganhado a pulso e não vou baixar. É inacreditável, nunca me passou pela cabeça isto. Hoje digo, eu vinha para aqui, tinha isto tão jeitozinho com tanta máquina. Eu preferia, se precisasse de uma chave, eu prefiro emprestar do que pedir. Entretanto, de um momento para o outro, cria-se aqui muito vento, um vento enorme, um vendaval terrível, e via chamas ali a 100 metros, tinham para aí 5, 6 metros de altura. Desses 5, 6 metros de altura, foi quando aí nesse momento estava muito próximo e a minha esposa começou a gritar e ela, vamos embora, e eu já vamos, deixa tirar mais umas coisas. E então aí a minha mulher gritou, olha os teus filhos, e eu então vamos.
We're now joined by Desmond Majekondomi. He's an environmentalist and he joins us live from Lagos in Nigeria. Thank you very much, Desmond, for joining us here. Why are we seeing this from Europe in particular, across the Mediterranean, heat waves strike and fires start? Why is this escalating in the way that it is?
Yes, it is escalating simply because we are escalating the pollution. It's as basic and as fundamental as that. And on top of that, so many areas of the world are deforesting. I'll give kudos a little bit to Germany and a couple of other countries in Europe who are still preserving their forests, but all over the world, massive amounts of deforestation. And this escalation of the heat-trapping gas, carbon dioxide, is one of the major things that the forests can do. But very relevant to the report that you just gave out was that they are saying that the fires this year are almost double what they were last year. And this is a fairly naturally cool year because, you know, the Earth goes through La Nina and El Nino, and this is the cooler cycle. In the next year or two, we're going to go back into the warmer cycle, El Nino, and believe you me, we haven't reduced the pollution in any way whatsoever, despite in 2015 all coming together and saying, yes, we shall reduce the CO2 pollution. We signed treaties, the heads of states of 90%, in fact, 95% of the governments in the world in 2015 agreed to reduce. And by 2024, the CO2 pollution had never, ever been so high in the history of mankind on this earth, and there was ways of measuring it. So more heat trapping gases, more heat to be trapped. If there is more heat, you're gonna have drier conditions, and drier conditions, you're gonna have bigger fires. It is basic, it's fundamental, it's 2 + 2. You see, the challenge is, we might have to sacrifice a little bit of the profit. And if you're going to put profit over people, over the planet, then this is exactly the kind of disaster you're going to get. It's like nature telling humanity, hey, you know, put yourselves first, and then put me in the equation, and then make some money and enjoy yourselves. So it is really, really unfortunate. Luckily, there's still time to address this. And I do believe we'll learn the lesson of Spain, who is the Prime Minister of Spain, the head of the government there, is trying to declare a state of emergency to tackle climate change. This is what every nation should be doing now. It's the biggest issue. It's the biggest problem humanity has ever faced. And it's getting worse every year.
Desmond, pleasure as always to talk to you. And thank you for taking the time to talk to us. We now